Hello, my good people. It's your young man Sami Mwangangi, and I am back with another new series, The Art of Interaction. Guys, it's my new series, and today I bring to you our first episode. Our first episode will be how to approach and interact with a stranger and build a long-lasting friendship or a long-lasting bond. Let's get into it, guys. And before we continue, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. To start with, approaching, talking, and interacting with strangers, be it someone you are emotionally attracted to or just a normal random stranger, needs pure courage, energy, and positivity. Positivity that your conversation with them will be annoy someone and will lead to you creating an important and great bonding. The process of bonding with a stranger involves several levels. First, it involves the engagement level. At this level, you identify the stranger and try to use your facial expressions to try to impress them and notify them that you are interested in talking to them. You can use facial expressions like a smile, and this needs to be a genuine smile, often accompanied by raised eyebrows. Open body posture, that is facing towards them and leaning forward slightly. Raised cheeks, an eye roll accompanied with a smile, a wink, pouting in a playful manner. These are common facial expressions that you can use to catch the attention of a stranger. Where expressions are involved, an eye contact is a key requirement. Always maintain an eye contact while trying to communicate with a stranger. These will further capture their attention and they will be lured to start staring at you after every single minute. Eye contact will ensure that the stranger will be able to notice every facial expression you make towards them. During all this period, if the stranger will find you interesting and will be interested in having you close to them or beside them, they will start showing the same facial expressions towards you. You will smile and they will smile back. You will roll your eyes with a smile and they will smile back. In most cases, the only expression a stranger can give back to you is a smile, regardless of the kind of expression you perform towards them. A stranger who is not interested in you will tend to ignore your facial expressions. They will not smile back at you, which will indicate that they will turn you back if you try to approach them. As eye contact with sweet facial expressions will have helped you establish a good connection with the stranger, then you will move on to the next phase, which is approaching them. For they have smiled back, indicating that they are approachable. If the stranger is a distance from you, you will be required to walk or move confidently towards them with a good posture. You can also smile warmly as you approach to convey approachability and put the person at ease. But before doing this, always make sure you have done it at a cool place, a place with no noise and in a good environment. If the stranger is just beside you, then you will just be needed to launch a conversation with the person, which is now our third phase of creating a bond with a stranger. Now, just start the conversation with a friendly greeting such as hi, how are you, or hello. Make sure to keep your tone relaxed and casual. After the greetings, you can now introduce yourself. Let the stranger know your name at least. Then let them know what has given you the courage to approach them. Because if you fail, a stranger may pose a hard question to you, which to many interferes with the energy to continue with the conversation. A stranger may ask, then, what do you want? This is a direct question I would advise anyone to always avoid. Instead, here is a phrase you can add after introduction to make the person more interested with your conversation. For example, if your name is Sam, you can say some statement like this. Okay, I'm Sam, and who are you? The stranger will reply with their name. Then you will directly add your statement in a smiley face. Okay, as I was there, I was thinking something, and it is what has made me decide to approach you. The stranger might cut you short to ask what is it that you were thinking about. But if they fail, just continue with your statement calmly. So, for me, I'm a reader. I like reading books a lot. So one day, I read somewhere that every stranger you meet comes with an opportunity to learn something new or to experience something new. And I was like, then I can courageously approach this stranger near me. That is you. And try to explore any opportunity or connection associated with you. Then here I am. Do you think I have made the right move? Then now after saying such a statement, your stranger will definitely get interested with your conversation. All this time, make sure you maintain an eye contact with a charm smile. I mean, a smile that is engaging, appealing, or charismatic. It is a smile that goes beyond mere politeness and exudes warmth, charisma, and friendliness. This will convey a genuine interest in the stranger. Such statement will already give the stranger a chance to join the conversation. You can now find topics to keep the conversation going. You can ask the person about their origin, the city they come from. Asking such an information will help you with understanding what they like and their behavior based on their origin. Because every place owns a unique character and people in one area tend to possess common characteristics, behaviors, and interests. Everything you discuss with the person will be held in consideration and in accordance to their origin. Apart from this, find some me toos, which also help in keeping the conversation in fire. Your common interests. Ask to know what you both like in common, be it an hobby or talent. Also learn to know what you both love. You can also keep the conversation on by talking about their origin and culture. Tell them what you know about their culture and origin. Also tell them a bit about your origin too. Be open, and this will also give them a chance to ask you questions out of curiosity. Every time you ask a stranger a question concerning themselves, you always show that you are interested in them, and this will make them happy and comfortable. But also, avoid asking some personal or private questions or confidential information, e.g., a random question like, what about your status, your HIV status? To some people, it will sound boring and it will make them feel insecure, and it might make them lose interest in the conversation. In fact, just avoid such questions. Also, make sure you don't say offensive things. Just bring interesting questions to make the conversation interesting. Another thing you should avoid is being too proud of yourself. Don't brag at all and maintain your ego very low. Just drive the conversation amply. Your conversation should always make the person happy and loving after a short interaction. Again, don't correct grammatical errors when talking with the stranger. Always ignore the small mistakes noted from the person. Don't give negative comments too. For example, if the stranger is not dressed nicely, don't give any comment to complain of their dress code. Just assume and keep the conversation positive every time. This will make them feel okay and comfortable with sharing any information with you. It might also make them to share things you haven't asked them to share with you. With all this, you can keep the conversation to the length you would like. Don't forget to make them feel happy and comfortable when around you. For people will forget what you said, but they won't forget what you made them feel. The last phase is connecting and linking up with the stranger. For the sake of future meetups, always remember to request contact information from the stranger and keep their name in mind. So guys, I'm done. According to me, those phases purely explain how you can approach a stranger and create a long-lasting bond and friendship. Thank you for watching our first episode of The Art of Interaction. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys. Meet you in our next episode and other series. Bye.